Hello, I'm Jessica Carew Crafts, author of Why We Need to Be Wild, and this is the Nutrition World Podcast.
Some might say that nutrition is the process of providing or obtaining the food necessary for health and growth. At Nutrition World, that description doesn't even begin to describe what we do. We want to know what feeds your mind, body, and spirit, and we're very grateful that you've chosen to include us in your health journey. In this episode,
You feel like something is drastically off with your life. All you can do is have that faith that you will find it if you keep pursuing it. And if you keep, saying yes to opportunities, inviting people into your life, I think it would be an encouraging conversation where I'd say you will find it, but just don't give up and don't stop.
welcome to the Nutrition World Podcast. And now, here's your host, Chardin, with a word from our title sponsor, Trace Minerals.
Our world has many wonderful things in it, and it has many things in it that are less than that, and that are, for lack of a better term, taxing your body every step of the way. Trace Minerals understands this because if your body is lacking in minerals that it needs to function at its peak performance, things may not end well. With Trace Minerals, you can help your body and hopefully turn lack into luster. Go to traceminerals.com, check out their story, their many products, and when you're ready to take control of your health, get the right product or products that resonate with you. And when you're checking out, use promo code NutritionWorld and receive 30% off your first order. That's promo code NutritionWorld for 30% off your first order. Taking care of your health is a smart thing to do. Speaking of being smart and making the most out of life, there is one person whose story you're going to love, and that's Jessica Carew Craft. Jessica, thank you so much for joining me on the podcast.
Thank you so much for inviting me. This is really exciting.
So how are things in Jessica's world so far?
So far, over the last 4 decades. I mean, pretty good. I'm still here. Feeling healthy, happy. Things are good.
When did you start to feel or think that things were off kilter? What was your life like before you decided to shift your focus and path, as it were?
Well, I have to say that the book dramatizes my story because the truth is that I've always been a cultural critic. I can remember being a 16-year-old English student and writing an essay about, why the suburbs were terrible for human development, developing of our human spirit and creativity. And I was very much against conformity and consumer culture, I would say probably my entire rebellious adolescence. So I had that strain in me from the beginning, but for various reasons, I had to, the way our society writes the script, you have to be mature and become an adult and get all the things, the mortgage, the children, the marriage, the endless responsibilities and apps, etc. That's how we think of ourselves as, being human these days.
Jessica Carew Craft, thank you so much for all your stories and for sharing your wisdom with us today.
Thank you so much. It's been great talking to you, and I love your show. What you're doing is fantastic, giving people information about health and new ideas and things they might not hear on mainstream media. So kudos to you.
Thank you for listening. Nutrition World Chattanooga, partnering with you on your wellness journey. Nutrition products, healthy foods, and wellness experts all under one roof. Nutrition World is more than just a vitamin store. Get well, get informed, get confident. At your fingertips at nutritionw.com. That's nutrition, the letter W.com. The Nutrition World Podcast is for entertainment purposes only and is sponsored in part by Trace Minerals.